Well, hello again. This is Miriam, and we're here down in the deck at the moment with one of the great military women that we have here volunteering their time. And your name, please?
My name is Private Duran.
Okay, and what is your role here today?
I am here volunteering to help out for the Special Olympics
And where are you coming from?
from Fort Lee, Virginia.
Okay, that's amazing. And that's not too far from here, correct?
No, ma'am.
Yes. Okay, and so how many of you came this way today?
44 people.
Okay, and they're all helping, of course, here greeting
Yes.
the athletes. That's amazing. Okay, and what is your role in the military?
Right now, I'm in training, but my job is going to be a parachute rigger.
Okay.
Afterwards, I'm going to go to Bragg and continue on with my job.
And is this your first time helping out in the Summer Olympics?
Yes. Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
that's amazing. And would you be looking forward to doing it again, perhaps?
Oh, definitely, ma'am.
That's amazing.
Yes, definitely.
Okay. Well, thank you so very much, and thanks for your time.
Thank you.
We're now watching the 200-meter backstroke with Pete Wolf and Chip Darwan. We've hit just about 3 minutes on the clock. Both athletes are looking strong over halfway through the 200-meter. And it looks like Chip has finished out, but Pete is still working hard. Pete is still going strong, finishing out his lap here.
And this is Miriam back up here. Watching Peter finish up here, the 200-meter backstroke. Division 14B with Ira Doppler. Excuse me, that is Division 15 with A and B with Kyler Reese, Carolyn Shannon, Joseph Lower, and Allison Robbins.
And that's Kyler Reese waving to the crowd there. All right, and we're joined here by Mrs. Robbins. Her daughter, Allie, just competed. And Miss Robbins, how do you feel about this today?
Oh, very excited to be here. This is our second year competing at Special Olympics State Games.
That's great. And is Allie competing in any other races today?
She's a backstroke race. So she had backstroke, IM, and 50 fly.
That's wonderful. Is she feeling nervous this morning or excited?
I think she's feeling pretty pumped up. She dropped 8 seconds off her IM for a personal best today.
That's an incredible achievement. Well, congratulations. Thank you so much for talking to us today.
Thank you.
So we're back here in Division 16 with a 50-meter butterfly. And Sarah Ann, Daniel, and Allison.
So it looked like Daniel's in the lead here. Has a nice flip turn, is turning around.
Actually, this is my favorite style of swimming.
Definitely takes a lot of skill to master the butterfly.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I would be great at it, but
And that's Daniel Hartle, followed closely behind by Sarah Ann Melke. Allison Romanish finishing up in lane 2, still going strong. That's Allison Romanish finishing up the butterfly.
yeah, so we're moving on to the next section here on the 100-meter breast.
All right, and lining up here we have Carl Alf, Kevin Bennett, Ian McCullough, and Jonathan Wolf.
We're getting ready here.
And they're being cheered on not only by family and friends, but also by members of our armed forces who are here today to support us.
There they go. Looks like Ian might be on the lead here.
Yep, and Ian's going strong. And again, this is a 100-meter breaststroke, so we still have a while to go.
So we have Kevin on the lead here. We have Edward on line 2 and Carrie on line 3. Then Kevin on line 5 and Ian on line 6. And it looks like Kevin Bennett took the first place with 1 minute and 37 seconds.
We're joined here by Kevin's mom, and can you let us know your name and where you're from?
My name is Debbie Bennett. I'm from Herndon, Virginia.
And how did Kevin feel this morning about the competition?
Very excited. He always loves a Special Olympics event, especially the state meet. They always do a great job, and a lot of excitement, a lot of fun.
Well, that's great. And did he just beat his seed time? Is that correct?
I believe he did, yes.
That's wonderful. Is he competing in any other races today?
He did the 100 IM earlier today, and he will do the 100-meter freestyle.
Well, that's great. It's so great to have you with us, and it's awesome to see such a great competition today. Thank you.
Thank you.
And back here, finishing Division 17.
We had Edward Kuta and Carrie O'Brien who finished up breast for us. And we'll shortly be moving on to the 50-meter freestyle.
We're back here. It looks like we're getting ready for Division 27 50-meter freestyle. And we are back here. This is Miriam Meneses here and
Colleen
Summer
Forrest, we're
Olympics.
here with the Rising Up Sports Network. I think we're going to start out here with a 50-meter freestyle. We're going to have several heats competing at once, including Erin Goad, Jennifer McIntosh, Kimberly Kraus, and Katie Bates.
So here we go, and we have Katie Bates on line 7, Kimberly Kraus on line 3. And looks like that's Erin Goad on lane 5.
We've got our third athlete started here. Everyone's swimming the 50-meter free.
Kimberly seems to be taking the lead right now. We'll see if Katie catches up. See, Kimberly seems to be ready to finishing up here past the halfway point. And I believe Kimberly is done.
And I believe that's Erin Gold we had finishing out. I believe we have Erin Goad talking to her coach here. Erin was working hard, and it looks like she couldn't quite complete that final lap, but worked very hard up until the end. I believe we're coming up here on heat 28 for the 50-meter free.
Looks like we have Whitney on lane 2. And then Melissa on lane 3, Kimberly on 4, Lauren on 5, and Patricia on 6.
And it looks like Patricia Kiesling is taking the lead here. With Lauren Stokes not far behind her. And there's Patricia with the turn. With about another 10 meters to go, it looks like Patricia Kiesling is quite a bit ahead.
We actually interviewed Patricia yesterday afternoon. She was very excited about competing.
Lauren Stokes, Kimberly Street, and Whitney Wright look like they're neck and neck for second. And that's Patricia Kiesling took first with 1 minute, 16 seconds. And I believe that is Kimberly Street with second, Lauren Stokes with third, Melissa Mank with fourth, and Whitney Wright is coming out the rear. All right, and we are moving into Heat 29, the 50-meter free. We have Naomi Lynn McBride, Kate Steelan, Ellen Sweet, Sherry Ealing, and Candy Skinner.
And this is situated here in the water.
It looks like everyone is starting in the water except Miss Ellen Sweet is beginning on the block. It looks like this is going to be an extremely close race. All four athletes are within a few meters of each other.
It's going to be a hard one. Looks like they're pretty even at the moment.
looks like Kate in lane 3 may be taking the lead. With Ellen Sweet not far behind her.
And that was Kate. Making it with 1 minute and 14 seconds.
She beat her seat time by 9 seconds. That's quite an improvement. All right, and we are moving into Heat 30. We have Ann Height, Allie Romanish, Hannah Filer, Ann C. Hemmick, and Victoria Ogden.
Looks like Hannah is taking the lead by an arm length. And it switches up to Ann Heath.
Well, it looks like Hannah may be taking the lead toward the end here.
And Hannah,
followed by a hair by Allison Romanish and Ann Height. After talking to some of the family, friends, and volunteers, it seems that a lot of the competitors come back year to year, and definitely prepare for this event for months beforehand.
I think I need batteries. I think I need batteries. Don't I?
We have Heat 31 getting in the water with Catherine Salgato, Jenna Endhall, Melissa Castellanos, Amanda Hild, and Elle Graham Landau. Right before the turn, it looks like Melissa Castellanos and Elle Graham Landau are tied for first.
Melissa's taking the lead.
Hi, how are you doing today, sir?
Just fine, thank you. Pleasure to be here.
Can you tell me who you're out here cheering for?
For my daughter, Melissa Maria Castellanos.
And what race did she just compete in?
It was the 50-meter freestyle.
And how'd she do?
She came in fourth place.
That's
Third place, but well, it was fourth place.
well. And now, was she excited for the race this morning, or a little nervous?
I think yesterday she was a little bit nervous, but she's been very excited today about everything.
That's wonderful. Could you speak a little bit to the impact the Special Olympics has had on your daughter?
You know, I think it's really motivated her to get involved in sports a great deal, and I think it really has really awakened the competitive juices in her, and she loves it. She really loves it.
That's wonderful. Is swimming her favorite sport, or does she play other sports as well?
She plays other sports, but swimming is by far her favorite sport. She really likes it.
That's wonderful, and I see your family has come out all decked out in Melly gear here. How has it brought your family together?
Well, it has brought us together because we're very supportive of her. We come to the events with our T-shirts to cheer her on.
Well, that's wonderful. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
And we are back here on Division 32 with Elizabeth Wisbauer, Katie Smith, and Angela Martin. Looks like for that one, Angela Martin took the lead. She's beating her seat time of 1 minute and 6 seconds by 1 minute and 1 second. We are in Division 33 at the moment with Jordan Long, Lydia Haley, Sarah Metzendorf, Kelsey Bird, and Kaylee Erickson.
It looks to me at the turn that Kelsey Bird is taking the lead. Jordan Long seems to be coming neck and neck with Kelsey. And again, if you're just joining us, we have military personnel cheering our athletes on.
It's very amazing that they take the time to come and cheer them on from Fort Lee.
Well,
here
and
in
according
Richmond.
to the board here, that was Kelsey Bird with the win, 53-35. moving into heat 34. Camille Goodall, Sarah Ann Melke, Ramona Most, and Eileen Welch.
Sarah Ann and Ramona are very close.
And at the turn, it looks like Ramona Most is taking the lead, but not by much.
We'll see if Sarah Ann catches up to her. It looks like she might.
Oh, and Sarah Ann's moving ahead by just a hair.
This is neck and neck.
And it's Sarah Ann Melke with the win. 50 seconds and 5/10 of a second. And Eileen Welch finishing strong as well.
We're quickly moving on to Division 35, continuing in the 50-meter freestyle. Looks like we'll be having Rachel Kaplan in lane 4, and Sarah Karakopoulos in lane 5, and Haley Golden in lane 7.
Looks like Haley Golden is taking a very slight lead.
She makes her turn.
Nice flip turn by Rachel Kaplan.
We'll see whether Rachel or Haley make it first.
And Haley pulls in first with the touch. With a time of 41:34, Haley beat her IM time by just a little more than a second there. All right, in heat 36, we have Shannon Flanagan, Grace Ann Braxton, and Maria Rogers. All beginning on the block. Looks like it's going to be a tight race here. Seed times within 12 seconds of each other. Shannon Flanagan has a slight lead.
They, Grace Ann and Maria seem to be neck and neck here.
And it's Shannon Flanagan with a time of 39:40.
And then Grace Ann with the second. And Maria with the third place. And moving on here to Division 37. In lane 2 we have Alex Ann. Lane 3, Patrick Rogers. And lane 4, Peter Maslow. We're getting situated in the water. waiting for the whistle. And there they go. Patrick seems to be in the lead, doing an amazing job.
And again, this is the 50-meter freestyle. The competitors can choose their style, though many go with the crawl stroke. Patrick Rogers is keeping a slight lead, but Peter Maslow, is pulling up right next to him.
Seems like Alex is catching up too. And Alex just made his turn. He seems to be leading on the way back.
Alex on pulling ahead here. Alex has a seed time of 2 minutes, 20 seconds. Looks like he's going to improve that by quite a bit.
Looks like Alex is taking the win on this one.
With 1 minute, 57 seconds.
He's beating his seat time quite a bit. It was originally 2 minutes and 20 seconds.
And as we found, these athletes prepare for several months for this event.
All the hard work they put into it.
Peter Maslow finishes out with 2 minutes, 18 seconds. Patrick Rogers is being cheered on by his coach.
We actually interviewed yesterday afternoon.
All right, and Patrick Rogers finishes strong with 2 minutes, 46 seconds.
Okay, we're getting here ready to move on to Division 38. Having Colleen Boyd, Matt Ernest, John Worley, Mark Horner, Richard Dunn, and Kyle Draper.
Looks like all athletes are starting in the water for this one. Again, it's the 50-meter freestyle. Looks like Colin Boyd is getting a little assistance from his coach.
Actually, I was noticing Mark's swimwear here. It's very patriotic. I'm sure the military people here are glad to see that.
And it looks like Kyle Draper and Colin Boyd are both in first by a few meters. And at the turn, looks like Kyle's in the lead.
Yeah, he just made his turn on his way back, followed by Colin Boyd.
Kyle Draper has a seed time of 1 minute 41 seconds, which it looks like he may improve by quite a margin.
He's doing a great job.
Yep, and that's Kyle Draper with the win.
That was close to 1 minute and 12 seconds, I believe.
And Colin Boyd finishes strong. We have Matt Ernest, John Worley, and Mark Horner all coming in very close to the same time. And Richard Dunn finishing strong as well. And that completes our 38th heat.
As we move on to Division 39 with another 5 athletes.
We have Mark Collins, Matt Vella, Wallace Chua, Michael Favret, and Danny Ashwell.
I'm sure many of these athletes are actually glad to be in the water at the moment, considering it's very toasty outside at the moment.
Yes, athletes preparing to compete are all setting up outside. The award ceremony is also continuously going on outside. And they're off. Again, this is the 50-meter freestyle. It looks like Danny Ashwell is choosing to do backstroke. All 5 competitors very close here.
Looks like Mark and Michael are pretty close. Mark on the second lane and Michael on the 5th.
Michael, I believe, has competed in several races today. And after the turn, Michael Favret taking the lead.
It's pretty amazing. Many of these athletes do events back to back and sometimes just within 6 different events.
Oh, and Danny Ashwell pushing past Michael here. Danny Ashwell in the lead. Matt Bella coming up in second.
Maybe that
Let's see.
backstroke
Yes, and
was
Danny
a good choice
Ashwell
for Danny.
with 1 minute, 15 seconds. All 5 competitors finishing within a few seconds of each other. And all, yes, I believe all improving their seed time.
getting ready here to move to event Division 40. Brian Bell, Jeffrey Jenkins, Chris Gosnell.
Looks like we have Brian Bell with a slight lead. But what happens at the turn seems to be very important in the 50-meter competition. Brian Bell is closing in
And he
and
touches.
comes in first. With a time of 1 minute and 9 seconds, Brian Bell improved his seed by just about a second. And in case you're just joining us here, we're at St. Catherine's School in Richmond at the Special Olympics Virginia Summer Games, covering the aquatics competition. This is Colleen Forrest
Miriam Meneses.
for Rising Up Sports Network. Heat 41 for the 50-meter freestyle. We have Craig Marek, Juan Vung, Daniel Blick, James Bo Vaden, Cody Sawyers, and Michael Shank.
And off they go.
Looks like Bo is taking a slight lead here, but with Cody closing in on him.
They are very close.
We'll see coming out of the turn how this pans out.
And who touches first? James and Cody are very, very close to.
And Michael
Neck and neck.
Shank pulling up. It looks like Michael, Cody, Bo, all tying for first at the moment.
As you can tell from the background noise, there's a lot of fans.
You can hear the crowd going wild here.
And it looks like Michael Shank
Michael
took
Shank
it.
for the win by mere tenths of a second. Followed closely by Cody Sawyers and Bo Vaden. Craig Marek in fourth. Juan Wrong in fifth. Well, that was quite a race.
That was very intense. I got the crowd going.
All right, for Division 42, We have Richard Ramsey, David Simpkins, Ian Champion, Max Everton, and Bill Emley. Some athletes choose to begin in the water, some on the wall.
It is about 1 o'clock, a little past that, and we still have 7 events from the 50-meter freestyle after this until we switch off to the 25-meter backstroke.
Richard Ramsey, David Simpkins in the lead.
Looks like Richard Ramsey and Ian Champion are very close. However,
It's going to be very tight. Oh,
I think Bill definitely made it first. I didn't see him. I just saw.
we're moving into heat 43 here with Edward Kuta, Greg Wood, Stephen Margoles, James Thacker, Brendan Griffin, and Larry Harvey.
And that was a very good race. Looks like Stephen Margoles edged out the competition by a hair.
All right, and that moves us to heat 44.
No, I talked to him right before he went down. Thank you.
Just wanted to say hi to everyone. My name is Jordan. We're here with Rising Up Sports, watching the Special Olympics Virginia Summer Games. As she said, we're on Division 44. The competitors today are going to be Michael Eason, Daniel Hartle, Joseph Davey, Aaron Thomas, Jared Drake, and Chris Huff.
We have some very close seed times here. Should be a good race.
It should be. What I've noticed is most of the athletes seem to beat their seed time during the competition. I don't know if it's the adrenaline pumping through or they've just been practicing. And so far, you're right. This is a very close race.
We have Joseph Davy, Aaron Thomas, and Jared Drake all neck and neck for first right now.
Looks like Jared Drake is maybe ahead by a half a body. Extending his lead. Second place is going to be a close one. Jared Drake pulls off the victory.
50 seconds.
I couldn't even tell who got second. It was so close. Was that Aaron Thomas with a second place finish there? I do believe so.
I think so. Several athletes within 4 to 8 seconds of each other. Very close.
Very evenly matched heat there. Next up in the 50-meter freestyle, we have Division 45. Nigel Gencott, Jonathan Giddens, Travis Weisenberger, Mario Laudato, Jamie Spearing, and Brian Kuhn are in this competition.
The turn seems to determine quite a bit, especially in these 50-meter competitions.
Absolutely, the turn is crucial to get a good kick off the wall.
And Brian Kuhn extending his lead by just a few meters there.
This group is a very strong showing here.
And that's Brian Kuhn. Just shy of 44 seconds. You can hear the crowd is really pumped.
Absolutely. Brian Kuhn with a little celebratory backflip in the water there. It's really interesting during the freestyle races to see the different styles of swimming. With the one that was using the backstroke, he won his heat, and a lot of them like to use the crawl, but it's very interesting to see the variety that everybody chooses.
As we've said before, several athletes compete in multiple competitions. It should be interesting to see as we move into the afternoon here how any of their seed times are affected by that.
It's true. Stamina could definitely play a factor in some of the placings of these races.
For Division 46 here, we have Joshua Parker, Jacob Benish, and Paul Moretti.
So far, it's very close. It's like down at the bottom in lane 6 has just a slight lead, and here's that crucial turn that you were talking about. Very nice kick off the wall.
Lane 6 is taking the lead by just about a meter. Oh.
Extending his lead. A strong push towards the end.
It looks like Parker, Benish, and Moretti maybe all be very close.
There it is, lane 6 with the victory.
That's with just shy of 48 seconds.
Very fast time. Looks like Jacob Benish is taking a cooling off lap. Just to relax those muscles after a strenuous 50-meter sprint. Talk loud.
We're moving into Division 47. We have Peter Wolf, Ethan Smith, Robert Metz, Michael Acker, Nathan Semiday, and Craig Tinsley.
There's a couple really fast seed times in this heat. One down in the 42-50 region. That's a very fast time. And they're off. Looks like Ethan Smith chose to dive off the side into the water.
That's some pretty fierce competition going on here.
Nathan Semiday has got the lead going into the turn. At the turn, though, it looks like
Peter Wolf
may have caught him. It's going to be a close one to the finish.
Ethan Smith not far behind.
About a half a body length between them. Coming down to the finish. Whoa, that's close. Nathan Semiday with the win.
41-43.
Absolutely, he improved his time by over 20 seconds.
That's very impressive.
Strong showing for Nathan. It's really fun. It's really fun to see the armed forces out here and support and helping the athletes and sharing their time to come and be a part of the fun. All right, they're off. Another close one. They really have these heats seated well.
Looks like Christopher Kemp and maybe Dondre Tucker. Oh, no, I believe we have Christopher Kemp leading after the turn. Tucker is closing in.
He is. Can't pull him off. We'll see.
It's Christopher Kemp for the win.
Absolutely, and he's a great competitor. We had him on air yesterday with an interview, and he's a very charming man and a great competitor.
Christopher improved his time by about a second there.
He did indeed. 36-28. Very nice finish for Christopher. Next up, Division 49 in the 50-meter freestyle. We'll have Alan Epps, Timothy Kennedy, Dirk Kaiser, Kyler Reese, Joshua Thacker, and Abdul Khan. Very fast start off the blocks.
Very close, Timothy Kennedy and Dirk Kaiser.
Indeed, we'll see how the turn is. Oh, looks like Dirk Kaiser got a very nice push off the wall. This is going to be a nail biter right here.
Very clean performance. It looks like Dirk Kaiser is ahead by just a hair. And yes, Dirk Kaiser with 32.88.
Very impressive.
It looks like Abdul Khan is up in the next heat as well. Joined by Robert Trumpauer, Ethan Smith, Jonah Bywater, and Alan Epps.
Both Abdul and Alan competing in 2 consecutive races. You have to wonder if they're going to be a little bit tired out from the 50-meter freestyle that they just completed. This will be the 25-meter backstroke that we're moving on to here in Division 50.
I believe that's Alan Epps getting in lane 3 next to Abdul Khan. And again, this is the 25-meter backstroke.
Correct. So this will be a true sprint from one side to the other.
An early lead seems to be much more indicative of how the race is going to come out in these 25-meter competitions.
Of course, the start is very important to get a fast start off the blocks. Good reaction time to the horn is very key.
Alan Epps moves into lane 6. Jonathan Bywater in lane 5. Ethan Smith in lane 4, and Abdul Khan in lane 2.
Well, I guess our question is answered. It looks like Alan and Abdul have the lead.
Extremely tight.
They are not tired at all.
It's going to go down to the wire here.
Wow.
And according to the board, it's Abdul Khan with 20.42.
By less than a second. Looks like Alan with a 21.02. A very close finish. Moving on to the next division, Division 51. Continuing on with the 25-meter backstroke.
We're expecting Eddie Martin, Kelsey Bird, Paige Kinzer, Corey Funkhauser, Jenny Andal, and Teddy Simmons.
Looks like we still have a few of the athletes making their way in.
And again, if you're just joining us here at the Special Olympics Virginia, this is Colleen Forrest, joined by
Jordan Taylor. We're here watching the aquatics competition.
at St. Catherine's School in Richmond. And we're off.
Corey Funkhauser had a slight lead, but now it looks like Teddy's. Yes, he may have be edging him
Very
out.
close. Yes, and it's Teddy Simmons for the win.
I do believe Teddy Simmons had it by a hair in lane 7.
May need a time adjustment here.
Very impressed with the technique that these athletes are using in the backstroke. Full extension with the arms. Very nicely done.
For Division 52, we are expecting Tina Mele, Keith Good, Mike Charlton, Jeffrey Jenkins, Vonda Martin, and Michael Acker.
All right, hello, welcome back. I'm here with
Kathleen Morgan.
Kathleen Morgan, and she's a coach for Area 29 Suffolk.
Yes, that's right.
Wonderful. What exactly has the Special Olympics meant to you and your athletes?
Well, it's a wonderful way to give back to the community. Anyone can volunteer or be a coach for any sport, but it takes special people to volunteer for Special Olympics.
Absolutely, and this is actually my first year here volunteering, and I've enjoyed it thoroughly.
Oh, thank you so much.
It's wonderful. How long have you been doing this?
Off and on for 30 years, but with Area 29, 8 years.
8 years,
Yes.
okay. Well, that's wonderful. Your competitors seem to be really enthusiastic about it.
Oh yeah, we like to rock the summer games.
Yeah? Well, they have been, and it's been a joy for me to watch.
We are moving into Heat 53, still on the 25-meter backstroke. We have Linda Lance, Andy Crump, Michael Norman, Amanda Hild, Marcus Cloud, and Jesus Gondines. Looks like we have Marcus Cloud in the lead here by about a meter. He's holding strong. And Marcus Cloud, 26:61, improved his time by about 5 seconds. Very impressive.
All right, here we are, Division 54, 25-meter backstroke. Looks like we have Luke McHugh, Christopher Dye, Mario Larato, Bill Emily, Jeremy Orrell, and Craig Tinsley.
Go Mario!
And they're off. Looks like Luke in lane 1, excuse me, lane 3, in the lead. This is going to be a close finish. between lane 4 and 6. Excuse me, I've been told that was Mario Larato with the victory there.
I'm here at St. Catherine's School in Richmond, Virginia for the Special Olympics, and I'm joined here by one of the coaches. Can you tell us your name, please?
Michaela Metzendorf.
And which team do you coach?
Oakton Swim Club.
Now, I hear that there is a big dance for the athletes this evening. Can you tell us a little about that?
Well, this dance that's made up for the athletes is really fun. It's by a band, and I believe, as far as I know, last year there's a boy named Abraham Deem who did it, and he was a very talented musician. He's, I'm guessing, in his 20s, and all the females love him.
Well, that's great. It's something to celebrate all their hard work. Now, how long do you all prepare for this competition?
We start in mid-July, and we work up until June. And all the athletes from my team, we practice Saturdays for an hour and a half at this pool called Cub Run. And they do an amazing job there. We give really hard workouts.
And that's wonderful. And how do you feel about the competition so far today?
I think everyone's doing really well. You can see all the determination and the hard work that each and every athlete has put in. And it's just amazing to see how much dedication they put towards swimming.
Yes, it's been very impressive. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. And thank you for all your work.
Oh, thank you for having me.
All right, here we are back on the action. It's Division 55, the 25-meter backstroke. Looks like we had Nick Zwiesrink with the victory there. Fast time of 25 seconds, .22. Moving on to the next division, Division 56. We have Hunter Leap, Ian Wolf, Elizabeth Wisbauer, Douglas Riazzi, Ancy Hammock, and Claire Cook. And they're off. So far, a very close race. Looks like Hunter Leap and Douglas Riazzi are 1-2 respectively. Followed closely by Elizabeth, Claire, and then Ian. And indeed, Hunter with the victory and Douglas Riazzi coming in second. Another very fast sub-30 time wins that race there. Once again, we are here at St. Catherine's School in Richmond, Virginia, for the Special Olympics Virginia, the Summer Games 2012. We are in the Aquatics Center watching some swim meets. It's been a very fun-filled and exciting day so far. Many more races to come. All right,
Jordan.
Hey, Brian, how's it going? I'm joined here by Brian.
Been doing some camera duty for the last little bit, letting Jordan and the ladies take care of the calling of the action. So back here with you.
All
Getting
right.
ready to go into Division 57, the 25-meter backstroke.
Absolutely, and they have been close. I know you've seen it, seen the action. They've been really tight races.
And looking by the seed times for the group we got coming up, Fastest was 40.88, and the slowest was 42.02. So this is going to be a very tight race, I can feel, coming up here.
It should be.
In just a few minutes.
You know, everybody's done such a great job here in making sure you know, the athletes are seated in the correct places, and you know, makes the competition really fun and enjoyable for everyone.
Yeah, and that's what you really got to have in such a large event like this with so many different athletes. You got to make sure that everybody is grouped together and paired together based on their skill levels, so that way it does create a fun, competitive atmosphere for everybody.
Absolutely. Looks like there's a little lull in the action here. I can see a few competitors down there.
It's great to see all of our men and women for the service that have come out here today to give their time to support, to give back to the community. You know, we can't thank these men and women enough for everything that they do for our safety and our freedom that we have. So we really appreciate them, not only for what they do for us in the armed forces, but what they're doing for us today by giving back to the Special Olympics and the city of Richmond.
Absolutely. And I'm sure if you ask them, they'd all say they're more than happy to be here and helping.
Oh, of course, of course. All right, looks like we have some competitors out here on the deck.
Once again, we're in Division 57, the 25-meter backstroke. Straight sprint from one side of the pool to the other.
Yeah, this is a speed race right here. It's like in lane 2, we've got Hannah Filer. Lane 3, Catherine Salgado. Lane 4, Sherry Elling. Lane 5, Jennifer Kaufman. Lane 6, Stephen Margolis. And lane 7, Ann Height.
I was talking a little earlier with Colleen about how important a start is off the blocks on a 25-meter race like this.
Yeah, I mean, if you get a good start, you're getting yourself 10 meters down, you're getting a nice lead, rather than have to come from behind, which is tough to do in any kind of a race.
It is, it is. This is a close one by Hannah and Catherine, and Ann down there in lane 7 is also not too far off the lead.
Yeah, right now Hannah's got a little bit of a lead, but Catherine's making a good run here for the end.
It's going to be close.
I think Catherine got it.
I do believe so. What a finish. A really strong push at the end there by Catherine to get the victory.
And Catherine put in a tremendous time. I mean, she had a seed time of 41.25, and she came in unofficially at 32.74.
Really incredible 9-second improvement.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, all of these girls that were down here today, right now, they came in within their seed time. So a tremendous effort by all these ladies out there.
Absolutely. Moving on, we have Division 58. Number of competitors looks like we have in lane 2, Wallace Chua. Lane 3 is going to be Andrew Smith. Lane 4, we have Brittany French. Lane 5, Richard Ramsey. Lane 6, we have Brian Bell. And finally, in lane 7, there's Eric Hargrave.
And Brian, spelled with an I, for our compadre, Brian Rothamel, spells his with a Y and gives me a hard time all the time.
Yeah, we're even now. I think there was 2 Y's yesterday, and now we got another I today.
Even though Brian had some other commitments this afternoon with Relay for Life, he's had to go on to do some other things today. So everybody else with the Rising Up Sports Network, we're all kind of pitching in and commentating, camera, sound. Chad's got all the production kind of things taken care of for us, so we're all just pitching in and having a good time here today in Richmond for the 2012 Special Olympics Summer Games.
Bettors are set to go. And they're off.
Looks like at the halfway point, Richard in lane 5, Richard Ramsey has a lead, but it looks like Wallace is making a little bit of comeback, and so is Eric in lane 7.
Sure is.
But can Wallace catch him?
This will be close. Who can touch the wall first?
Looks like Richard's got it. Richard, Wallace, and Eric are your top three. Followed by Brittany and Brian Bell. Crowd's cheering Brian on for his last few feet, give him that little bit of extra oomph and momentum.
And you know the crowd's been great with that. They've been really strong, cheering all throughout the day, throughout the morning, into the afternoon, and it really hasn't died down one bit. It's been a very incredible crowd.
All right, Division 59. Lane 2, Matthew Anichi. Lane 3, Laura Palmer. Lane 4, Tristan Pickett. Lane 5, Danielle Daig. Lane 6, Patricia Kessling. And lane 7, Sam Parrish. We got Sam's cheering section right here in front of us. Very loud, very vocal for Sam.
They really are. And you know, it's really interesting if you notice in lane 2, a blind competitor having to use his ears to give himself the correct direction.
She's got a little clicker in her hand, and she's clicking that, and he's following the sounds of the clicks.
And he is doing very well, I might add.
Matthew is.
I do believe he got the victory. That's incredible. Matthew at lane 2 with the victory, 33.66 seconds. Followed very closely in lane 4 by Tristan Pickett. The
Matthew
good time.
33.66. His seed time was 49.53. 16 seconds he knocked off of his
incredible.
Seed time.
Shows you the work that they put in before they come to these games. All right, moving on to Division 60, continuing with the 25-meter backstroke. We have Daniel Blick in lane 2, Isla Sellers in lane 3, Dennis Blanton in lane 4. Lane 5, we have Christine Goettel. 6, Mariah Wright, and 7, Greg Gorman. Not to be confused with Greg Norman.
The shark. Yeah, the shark and water and.
You know, it almost fits, doesn't it?
It almost. Looks like right now we're at almost a four-way heat, right, as we go past the 15-meter mark.
Very tight.
Mariah, Christine, and Isla are neck and neck as we come down for the last 10 meters.
It's a race to the finish here.
Going to be close between Mariah and Christine. And Mariah at a 35.88.
Once again, second place, just a second off. Very close races. All right, here we are. This is heat F61. It's a very close race. Looks like we have up there at the top of your screen in lane 4, Kate Dellen. Really close, right alongside her is Scott Tucker. We have in lane 6, Patrick Rogers, and then lane 7, Angie Vaughn. And it's going to be a tight one here. Wow, that was almost too close to tell. A very close race. It looked like Scott Tucker maybe had got it by a hair.
All right, looks like we're up to division number 62. Lane number 2, we have Lauren Stokes. Lane number 4, Michelle Stover. Lane number 6, Kimberly Kraus. And lane number 7, Craig Merrick.
Now, all of their seed times coming into this race were within a second. So this should be a really close race.
Less than a second separated each one of these competitors during their seed time. We also got Ellen Sweet in lane number 3 joining us. 25-meter backstroke. And there's the horn. Michelle Stover, she got a great start off of there in lane number 4. Gave her an early advantage. Let's see if Michelle can use this to hang on as she reaches about the halfway point. Less than 15 meters to go.
Ahead by about a body length. Extending her lead as they get close to the finish. Very strong finish from Michelle.
Looks like Michelle Stover is going to take it. Ellen Sweet's right on her heels, coming for second place in lane number 3. Then we have Craig, Kimberly, and Lauren.
It's going to be a tight finish for third. It looks like Craig might edge him out.
Looks like Craig might be able to take third place here for us. And it's very close between Kimberly and Lauren.
Very strong race by Michelle, beating her time by, nearly 15 seconds or more.
That's great, yeah. She came in at 59.23 for a seed, and unofficially she was at a 43.05 for her winning time. Brings us to Division 63 of the 25-meter backstroke. Lane number 2, Mark Horner. Lane number 3, Cindy Harris. Lane number 4, Grovis Thompson. Lane number 6, Donna Kornsky. And lane number 7, Mark Collins. Cindy in lane number 3 got a great start. She's got about a body length on her competitor's lead. Let's see if she can hang on as she is at the halfway point.
Looks like Donna Kornorski is making her way into second place, pulling away from the competition slightly. But you're right, Cindy Harris, what a strong performance.
That was a great performance by Cindy. Her seed time coming in was 1 minute and 3 seconds, and she put a sub 40 second lap in here. So, I mean, that was a blistering 25 meters.
Very, very much so. Improved by some 23, 24 seconds.
Yeah, almost 25 second improvement.
All right. Next up, we'll have Division 64. Looks like in lane 2 we have Benja Cunningham. Lane 3, Maura Botkin. Lane 5, I see David Land Peterson. And lane 7, Gretchen Coing.
We're right at the 2 o'clock hour here on the East Coast in Richmond, Virginia. Coming to you from the 2012 Special Olympics Summer Games here in the Aquatic Center at St. Catherine's School. So we are the Rising Up Sports Network, coming to you live on the internet.
And they're off, and a very strong start there in lane number 2.
Clay Benjamin has already come out to a body and a half lead so far as he nears the halfway point.
Wow, he is going to just tear apart his seed time.
Yeah, his seed time was 1:08.54, so almost 1:09. He might break 30 seconds here.
Wow, incredible. 30
wow.
seconds, .43.
38 seconds better than his seed time. That is truly amazing.
It really is.
His final time there was 30.43 seconds.
What a finish by Benja Cunningham.
All the athletes that time bested their seed time for this event by
what?
more than 15 seconds. Was the last person we had, Gretchen? She bested her seed time by probably about 15 seconds. So that is a great effort by all those competitors that we had in the last race.
It does seem to be a trend. I don't know if it's the practice that they're putting in and the hard effort and the hard work. But most of the times have been much faster than the seed times coming in.
It's a little bit of adrenaline. They know they're live on the internet right now. There could be people all over the world watching them today. So it gives them a little extra motivation and speed and power in their strokes here.
Of course, you can never underestimate the effects of adrenaline running through the body.
Yep, you can't. You really can't. I mean, and these athletes are here. They're participating. They're getting medals from the game today. So the gold, the bronze, the silver. The gold, the bronze, and the silver. And then also, depending on their times, they could potentially qualify for the much larger games in the United States. So,
absolutely.
There are a lot of things on the line here. Here we are with Division 65. Lane number 2, we have Lorenzo Brown. Lane 3, Will Hockenberry. Lane number 4, Matt Vella. Lane 5, John Worley. Lane number 6, Emily Price. And lane 7, Kyle Draper. Like lane number 6 right now, Emily has about a half a body length lead on Will in lane number 3. Looks like Will's making a charge here late. Will's surged into a little bit of a lead the last 10 meters.
He sure is. He looks pretty excited, and I do believe he is going to edge Emily out by a hair.
There he goes, Will Hockenberry.
Very nice.
Followed by Emily Price and Matt Vella.
I've seen Kyle Draper compete in several other races. Just says something to the stamina that these athletes have.
Most definitely. Yeah. This is to do multiple races, multiple lengths, multiple different strokes. You're working different muscles, training them muscle memory to do different things. So that is really an accomplishment for Kyle and some of these other athletes that are doing multiple things.
Absolutely.
Not only today, but also what they've done yesterday.
And, I've spent a little time in the pool, and you can't just come out here and do all these different races just any day. You have to put the time and the work into it.
Yeah.
You have to be in good shape. Your lungs have to be strong. It's definitely rigorous work on the body.
As with any sporting event, whether it's aquatics, football, baseball, basketball, soccer, lacrosse, track and field, you've got to put the work into it. You can't just, like you said, Jordan, you just can't expect to show up on game day and be Michael Jordan.
Exactly.
You've got to put in the hours and hours and hours of practice and preparation behind the scenes so that when you are in front of a crowd and you are live on the internet, for the world to see that you are your best and you are prepared to be the best that you can be.
And when you are in front of people like this, you want to be able to rely on the training that you did and the form and the preparation you put into it.
All right, now we move on to Division 66, still with the 25-meter backstroke.
I believe we're still waiting on a few of the athletes to arrive. See a couple of them out there in their lanes.
Judging by the looks of this one, I'm going to say this is, I see Peter Maslov getting in the pool in lane 6.
Indeed, he's been a strong competitor today, competing in many, many events.
We're not showing him under Division 66. We've got him under Division 68.
You're right. It is possible they could have combined a couple divisions.
I had the honor and privilege of working with Peter's older brother, Jim Maslov, for a number of years. He had been a board member for the Arc of the Piedmont, as well as a board president for the Arc of the Piedmont for quite a few years. So I've got a great deal of respect for Peter's family, his brothers Jim and Jack. It's great to see Peter out here participating in the games this weekend.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, it looks like we have in lane 5, Tyler Tuve.
Or it could be Alexander Turner, depending on exactly which race we may be running here right now.
Nonetheless, he has stretched his lead out to about a body length. Closing up on about 15 meters. This is going to be a close one at the finish line.
Very close here at the end.
Oh, looks like we have a winner in lane 3.
He got a little closer to the wall than he thought, rather than reaching back with his hand. At least he's got hair on the top of his head, unlike me, to cushion his blow that he took there. But
that he does.
We've got a winner.
All right, and Melissa Mank finishing up here in lane 7.
Looks like they combined 66, 67, and 68. So I believe we had Alex Ann, Peter Masloff, Richard Dunn, and Melissa Mank, I believe, were our
I think
competitors.
you're right. If that's the case, that was our final 25-meter backstroke event. We'll have to wait and see here, but it looks like they're going to be moving on to the butterfly.
100 meters, so a little bit longer. 18A, lane 3 of the 100-meter butterfly, Ed Sigurton. Lane 5, Douglas Dyer. And lane number 6, Jeff Kimmey.
Ed Sigurton with a very fast first 25 meters.
He's got some, look at his form. He has excellent form. Very fluid as he comes in and out of the water, just moving very smoothly.
You know, I've tried to do the butterfly before. It's not an easy
no, it's not.
swim to learn. I know once you learn it, a lot of athletes say it's one of their favorites, but it takes a lot of coordination and a lot of strength in the upper back and the shoulders. And he is really just creating some serious separation between the other competitors.
Well, Ed's seat time was 1 minute and 5 seconds, so let's see how well he's going to do here today.
And he's right about
He
on
was right
cue.
about, yeah. He was 1 minute 5.94 seconds, and his seat time was 1 minute 4.9 seconds. So he was off by right at a second of what his seat time was, but nonetheless, that is still a impressive speed nonetheless.
Absolutely.
And for the 18B division, looks like Douglas Dyer is going to come home with the victory in this one. And he, too, is going to be pretty close to his seed time.
He is.
His seed time was 1 minute 36 seconds. He came in at 1 minute 36.96 seconds. Jeff Kimmey was a seed time of 1 minute and 50 seconds even. He comes in at 1 minute 48.71. So he shaved almost 2 seconds.
Very nice job by Jeff. I believe that's going to be it for the 100-meter butterfly. Looks like we're moving on to the 50-meter breaststroke. All right, this is maybe a combination of Division 19A and 19B. Looks like in lane 2 we have Caroline Shannon.
Actually have couple more people than what we have listed here.
Does look like Carl Alf maybe with a slight lead there in lane 4.
Yeah, we're not exactly too sure on this one, yeah. Carl Alf.
All 5 of these competitors rather with very nice form. And there it is, the winning time of 50 seconds, 0.6.
Right on for his seat time. His seat time was 50.19, and he came in at 50.0 seconds. So shaved a little bit off of his seat time, but that was a good job by Carl.
We're going to be moving on to Division 20, continuing with the 50-meter breaststroke. Once again, if you're just joining us, we're here at the Special Olympics Virginia in Richmond, Virginia. We're at St. Catherine's School. We are here live in the Aquatics Center, watching some very close races. Once again, this is Division 20 for the 50-meter breaststroke. My name's Jordan. I'm joined alongside with Brian.
Well, we're slowly making it through this day. It's about 2:15 right now, and we're making some progress here.
We've had a lot of competition today. We've been, since around 9 o'clock, we've been going strong. Lots of good competition, lots of strong athletes showing.
Everybody keeps talking about the dance tonight. I keep hearing.
I'm excited. I've not seen it before. I've heard all the athletes enjoy it at the end of 2 long days of hard competition.
It'll be time to let your hair down and get your boogie on.
Absolutely.
I believe we're in Division 20 with Robert Metz in lane 5 with the early lead. Or that's possibly Andrew Day in lane 5. Here's some folks cheering for Andrew.
There it is, lane 5. Time of 1:01.81 seconds.
We're division number 21 now, I believe. Edward Kutta in lane 2. Lane 4, that is definitely not Katie Chamberlain. I believe that may be Michael Downs in lane 4. In lane 5, possibly Carrie O'Brien.
Looks like some of the competitors may have switched lanes on us.
I think this is a combination of Division 21 and 22 right now. With Edward, Cody, and Carrie in lanes 3, 4, and 5. Edward in 3, Cody in 4. Excuse me, Michael in 4. Michael Downs in 4, and Carrie O'Brien in 5. .50-meter breaststroke underway.
And this is a tight one.
And Carrie's pulling on at the halfway point in lane number 5. But does she have enough, or can Edward hang on for the victory? And looks like it may be Edward.
Oh, looks like they're going back. This is once again the 50-meter breaststroke.
Oh, we are 50, so that was only the halfway point.
So this combines speed and stamina.
And Carrie had a great turn there.
She really did.
25-meter. She was behind a little bit, and off of the turn, she has come back very strong.
I'll tell you, this is going to be a photo finish down there.
Michael's coming on strong right now. Michael's going to give her a run for her money here as we come down to the wall. First one who touches.
Oh, my goodness. That was too close to tell from up here, I tell you what.
Yeah, maybe Michael, but I mean
that's about as close as we've seen all day.
Yeah, if there's such a thing as going to a photo finish here, that definitely was almost simultaneously the two of them touching the wall.
Looks like we are in the 100-meter freestyle. It appears to be maybe a combination of Division 69A and 69B.
I think that's what we have, yep.
We've got in lane 2, we've got Aaron Goad. Lane 3, Christy Little. Lane 4, Candy Skinner. Lane 5, we have Naomi Lynn McBride. And lane 6, Catherine Parfit. And off the bat, we have in lane 4, Candy Skinner, jumping out to a sizable lead.
All right, looks like we've got Miriam for an interview with a medal winner today. Congratulations.
Hi, how are you doing today?
Good. I'm doing very good.
Your name, please?
I'm Pete Wolf.
Okay, what event did you compete on?
I competed on the 100 backstroke, 200 back, and 50 free.
That is amazing, and I see you have a medal there. What is that medal for?
For the 200 backstroke.
That is awesome. And so, how long have you been training for today's competition?
Since January.
That's quite a long time. And what is your favorite part of the summer?
Hank is meet new people.
That is actually, I'm one of the kind of people who like to meet new people, so I understand that. And are you super excited about the victory dance tonight?
Yes, I am.
As everybody, as all of the other athletes are, I believe. I keep hearing that it's an amazing time.
Oh, yeah.
Is this your first time at the Olympics?
No, it's not. Third time? Third time, yeah. Third time.
That is awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time, and congratulations for your medal. And we will be cheering for you if you're competing. Thank you.
All right, well, congratulations for that award winner we had back there, medal winner. And we are back with Division 69, the 100-meter freestyle race.
Right now we have Christy Little with a slight lead on Candy Skinner. Followed by Naomi Lynn McBride and then Catherine Parfit. And in lane 2 we have Aaron Goad. We'll have to see who can surge to the finish here.
Like Christy, so far, the 100 meter, that is a long way to go. That's a couple of 4 trips up and back on the pool here.
And a strong finish by Christy Little. First place with a time of 3 minutes, 12 seconds, .9.
Which Christy's seed time was 4 minutes and 4 seconds. And she came in at 3 minutes and 12 seconds.
Very impressive.
That is very impressive. That is a great run by Christy Little here. Great. And for the 69A in lane 2, Aaron Goad is still going. We've got all of our servicemen and women down here at the end. They're cheering Aaron on. We've also got our SunTrust Bank volunteers down here at the end as well. Everybody's cheering Aaron on. We've got our coach on the sideline. He's giving her some encouragement, making sure she's breathing, make sure she's getting her strokes in, clapping her on, cheering her on. Looks like Erin's going to have a really good time, too, here. Her seed time was 9 minutes and 2 seconds. And right now she's right at 4 minutes and 27 seconds. So it looks like she's going to have a really good time as well.
Hello there again. This is Miriam, and we're here with Allie, actually, who is one of the athletes competing today. And she actually won 2 medals today. She won one for the IM and for the freestyle. And Allie, how long have you been competing in the Olympics?
3 years.
You've been competing for 3 years, and how long did it take you to get ready for this event?
A while.
That's amazing, and I believe your grandparents are watching us live, correct?
Yeah.
Want to say something to them?
Thank you for watching me.
Well, thank you so very much, and we'll continue cheering you on, and congratulations on your 2 medals.